Vinyasa style flow class. It's really gonna focus on the lower extremities. So you're really gonna feel a burn in your legs after this. And it's gonna focus on matching your breath with your movement when we really start hitting the peak of it. So you'll probably break out in a bit of a sweat. I know I normally do while I'm doing it. But let's get started. So we're gonna start in a comfortable seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. Close your eyes or stare at a point on the floor to focus. Make sure you're sitting tall, so your spine is as straight as you can make it. You're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, you're comfortable on your sitting bones. Reaching through the crown of your head, hands on your knees, and anywhere it's comfortable for you. And just find your breath. Try and match your inhales with your exhales so that you're breathing in for the same amount of time that you're breathing out. So I like to do in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Whatever is comfortable for you, if you need a little longer on the inhale or a little shorter, whatever, just make sure to try and make them even. And before we get started, think of an intention you want to set for this practice, whether it's a mantra that you say to yourself, a feeling, a specific body part that you want to focus on. Whatever it is, take the time right now to think of it and think of how you're going to incorporate it. All right, open your eyes. You can put your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Twist back, try and keep your spine straight. You don't want to hunch over. And just twist, look over your right shoulder, and hold. And release to the front. Other side now, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Look over your left shoulder. Try on your inhales to lengthen and your exhales to deepen the twist. And return to the front. All right, now we're gonna make our way into a tabletop pose to warm up our spine. And a couple other ways. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Toes can be tucked or tops of feet can be on the mat. You're gonna inhale and drop your belly button. It's gonna feel like you're pushing your booty in the air. Open your chest up and lift your head up as you inhale. Exhale, push against the floor. Round your shoulders, round your spine. Look at your belly button. Inhale, back to cow. Opening your chest. And exhale, back to cat. Do a few of these at your own breathing pace. All right, find your way back to tabletop. I like to do a couple extra shakes here, bringing my shoulder close to my hip, really kind of moving my spine in any way that feels comfortable to get me ready. And once you've let out those movements, tuck your toes if they aren't already, lift your knees a little off the ground, and then push your hips all the way up and back for down dog. Now this is your first down dog of this practice, so it's gonna feel a little stiff. Feel free to pedal your legs. Twist into it to get a little twist in your hips and your shoulders. Really just get a feel. Your heels should be reaching for the floor, but if they're not touching, that is totally okay. You just need to feel that stretch in the back of your legs. All right, on your next inhale, walk your feet towards your hands. So we're in a nice forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need. It's also the first forward fold. And for me, that is not my most flexible moment. So I'm really bending the knees to make it comfortable. Drop your head so that it's hanging heavy and loose. Turn it side to side. Rotate it. Try and get out any tension you might have in it. All right. Inhale, slowly start to rise up. Eat one vertebrae at a time. Your head will be the last thing. Roll the shoulders down and back. All right, we're gonna inhale, tall mountain, arms up. Exhale, bring your right arm down your right thigh. Lift your left arm up and over for a nice side bend to the right. You're gonna feel that stretch in your left side. Make sure you're not bending forward or backwards. You really want to keep your shoulders in line with your hips. Keep them in the same plane. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up and over, side bend to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Bring your shoulder blades together. It's gonna feel like your elbows are coming back. Lift your chest up. Inhale, both arms up. And side bend to the right again, so left hand up and over. Inhale, up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, up. Cactus the arms again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to heart center or at your side for regular mountain. All right, we're gonna do some sun salutations to warm up the body, get the energy moving throughout it, so that when we really get to the flow, our body is already where it needs to be to do the flow to the best of its ability. So we're gonna breathe in, arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Make sure your back is straight. All right, exhale into the forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Your arms can be anywhere as long as your back is straight. You just don't want them on your knees. Exhale, forward fold. All right, put your hands down on their mat. Inhale, step your feet back into high plank. And lower your body slowly all the way down to the ground on your exhale. Inhale, lift the top of your chest up for a little baby cobra. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift your body all the way up for cobra. You might have to bring your hands back a little bit. Make sure you don't lock your elbows out. You want there to be a nice little bend in them so you're really using your biceps and triceps. Stretch your front while giving your back a nice little back bend. On your next exhale, tuck your toes, push your hips up through plank and into down dog. All right, pedal here if you need to. On your next inhale, you're gonna look to the front of your mat. Walk, skip, jump, float, whatever you need. Bring your feet towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Let's do it again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back into plank. Now, if you want to chaturanga, if that's part of your practice, on the exhale, shift your weight forward, bend halfway down, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. We're really gonna be using our thighs for this, so squeeze them tight for this. Exhale, down dog. Couple breaths here. Inhale, front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, try to make it smooth. Go through plank, chaturanga if you want, or just go and do cobra. Upward dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so that was your sun salutation. You're gonna do 3, but I want you to do them at your own pace. So we're all gonna do them together, but I'm no longer gonna be saying inhale or exhale. If you need to remember the movement, you can watch what I'm doing. But I really want you to focus on when you're inhaling, matching that with which movement you're supposed to be doing. And when you exhale, going to the next movement. So it's really your own pace. We're gonna do 3 whole sun salutations on our own. I'll tell you when I'm starting the first one and when I'm starting the third one. And then we'll meet back in mountain pose, all right? So let's go. 3 sun salutations on our own. And we'll start with an inhale, the tall mountain. Great, and I'm going to start my third. Exhale for forward fold. Back mountain with your hands at heart center or by your side, whatever's comfortable. Roll the neck a few times if you need to. Okay, so now we're going to start our flow. Everyone's ready. You'll inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down on the mat, step back into plank, and then push back up into down dog. First, we're going to lift our right leg on the inhale for 3-legged dog. It doesn't have to be high. Make sure your hips are centered. That's what's important, is that your hips are aligned. You don't want to have one hip open. 3-legged dog is all about having your hips at the same alignment. Exhale, shift your weight forward as if you're going into plank and bring your right knee to your nose. Inhale, step it through to low lunge. All right, drop your left knee down to the ground. You can leave your toes tucked if you want, or you can have your foot, top of your foot on the mat. Make sure your knee is right above your ankle. On your inhale, you're going to slowly lift your arms up above your head. Palms facing each other, but your hands don't have to be touching. Shoulders away from your ears. We're really stretching our hips open in this pose. Few breaths here. Exhale, bring your hands down, back down to the mat. Start to straighten your right leg. So we're going into half split. And we're gonna feel a stretch in the back of our leg, or back of our right leg specifically. You can point your toes or flex them, whatever's easiest, and feel free to bend over that leg. You don't have to try and keep a straight back for this. Forehead to shin, whatever, as long as you feel that stretch. If you can't straighten your leg, that's fine. Straighten it as much as you can. We don't want to hurt ourselves with overstretching. All right, inhale, bend that right leg again. Lift that left knee up, so we're back in low lunge. And now for the even more fun part. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift your chest up and lift both arms up over your head. Move into crescent lunge or high lunge. I find this pose to be the easiest when you're squeezing your thighs and your butt together as if you're trying to hold in a fart. It like crazy, but it really helps me balance in this pose. Left heel off the ground and squeezing as if there's a fart I can't let out in yoga class right now. Arms above your head, hold the pose for a couple more breaths. On your next exhale, lower down and open up into warrior two. So your right leg is still bent, your left leg is straight, heels now on the ground. Your hips are open to the side. Try and get that right knee above the right ankle as much as you can, but if you can't bend that deep into it, if that's too much, it's okay, it can be straightened. You mostly hear arms out at your shoulders. Pay attention to where your right knee is. When you glance down, you want to be able to see your right big toe, and if you can't, that means you need to push your right knee back so it's more in line with your pinky. Inhale, warrior two. Oh, reverse warrior. We were in warrior two. Inhale to reverse warrior, so your right hand is up and over, and your left arm is on your left thigh. Don't put too much pressure there. Exhale, rotate down, back into low lunge, hands to the mat. Step your right leg back, and now you can either meet us in down dog or do a quick chaturanga. In down dog. Okay, now, same thing, other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up, three-legged dog. Make sure those hips are in line. Exhale, bring left knee to nose, and step it through. Low lunge. Drop that right knee to the mat. Toes tucked or untucked, whatever you want. Make sure that left knee is above the left ankle. Inhale, with the chest up and arms up, shoulders away from ears. Few breaths here. Open up that right hip. All right, next exhale, bring the hands back down to the mat and start to straighten that left leg. So we're going into a half split. Forehead to shin as much as possible. Straighten or flex the toes, whatever gives you that best stretch for you. All right, begin to bend that knee again. Lift the right knee off the floor for low lunge. Now, same thing like we did before. Really squeeze that booty like you're trying to hold something in. Inhale and lift up the chest, lift up the arms above the head. Crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the side, your heels down. Make sure, same thing, that you can see that left big toe when you glance down. And if you can't, push your knee open more so your hips are open more. Bring it closer to your pinky. Arms straight out, shoulder height, looking over your left fingers. Hold this pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand comes up and back. Stretch that side. Don't put too much weight onto that right arm. Make sure that front leg is still bent. And fan your arms down, back to the mat. Step that left foot back. Meet us in down dog. Chaturanga if you want. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. All right, so that prepared us. Take a little break here if you need. Go drop into child's pose if that's what you want. Take a few breaths. All right, we're gonna start the flow. So similar start. We're in down dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, lift your arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, we're gonna do extended side angle. So your right arm comes down onto that right thigh. Try not to put too much pressure on it. You wanna just lightly place it there. Left arm comes up and reaches to the front of the mat. On your next inhale, you're gonna do a 5-pointed star. So we're sweeping our left hand down, squatting, and lifting our arms up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat, hands heart center, squat those legs. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat. All right, to open up this pose a little bit more, we're gonna bring our hands to our knees. Push the knees a little bit further open. It also gives a nice little stabilizer. Drop your left shoulder down. Push the knees, look to your right, twist. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale, drop that right shoulder down, looking to the left. Inhale, back. All right, inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat, so your left leg is the leg that is now bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now, this is one of my favorite bits. Exhale, fan the arm so your left arm comes through warrior two, and it moves behind you. Your right arm comes up front. You're twisting your body towards your left leg. Your back heel comes up off the ground, so you're in a revolved twisting lunge warrior two thing. I don't actually know the name of it. Hold this. On your next exhale, drop your right hand down to the mat, left hand up, revolved side angle. Exhale, bring that left hand down. Step back, high plank, and chaturanga. Okay. So now that we're at the back of the mat, we're gonna do the same thing on the same leg to bring us back around to the front. So on your next inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand to thigh, left hand up and over, reaching towards the back of your mat. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat, so your left leg is the leg that is bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down to the mat, low lunge. Step your feet back, chaturanga. Okay, same thing, opposite side. So inhale, left leg lifts up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand comes down to left thigh. Right hand comes up and over, reaching, stretching out the right side of your body. Inhale, squat through, 5-pointed star. Exhale, we're gonna use goddess arms now, goddess arm squat. So we're cactusing our arms. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, squat with goddess cactus. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the back of our mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, my favorite bit, fan the arms. Right hand comes back, left hand comes forward. Rotate your body so you're twisting to the right. Back heel comes off the ground so you're in a lunge, you're revolved. I don't know what it's called, but I just love holding this pose. If you're losing your balance, squeeze those thighs and those booty cheeks together. You are holding something in. I swear to God, your balance is so much better when you do that. Left hand, you're gonna bring down your mat on your exhale. Right hand comes up, revolved side angle. Exhale, bring the hand down to the mat. Step back, chaturanga. All right. Same thing to get back to the front of the mat. Lift, inhale, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, a little different. Heels behind your toes, wide-legged forward fold. Hands on the floor, walk them forward so that they're straight. Drop your chest lower. We're gonna do wide-legged down dog. And just breathe here for a few moments. All right, walk your hands back so they're under your shoulders. Heels come in a little bit. Inhale, squat and through, 5-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, down to the floor, low lunge. Step back, chaturanga. All right, if you need a moment, drop down into child's pose. Catch your breath. Child's pose, I'm gonna do so knees out to the sides of your mat, feet together, drop your hips back, extend your hands forward. Rest your forehead on the mat and just take a few breaths. All right, make your way back to down dog. We're gonna do that flow one more time on each side, but we're really gonna focus on inhaling and exhaling for each movement. So we're not gonna hold the poses for too long because we're only gonna be there for a breath or two. So when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift the leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through. This is our right leg. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, prayer. Five-pointed star. Prayer. Five-pointed star. Warrior two to the back of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, just go straight to the mat. Just go right to low lunge. Step back, chaturanga. All right, same thing, same side. Right leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, prayer squat. Five-pointed star. Prayer squat. Five-pointed star. Warrior two to the front of your mat. Exhale, reverse warrior. Or inhale, reverse warrior. All right, now this fit's gonna be a bit tricky. We're gonna go for warrior three. So on your next inhale, you're gonna push your weight up and into your left leg. You don't wanna just keep pushing forward because you'll lose your balance and shift your center of gravity too much. So when you push to go onto your left leg, try and bring it up. Keep your chest lifted up, that'll help. You're gonna bring your right leg up off the ground and your body forward. So we're in reverse warrior. Next inhale, push, yep, warrior three. Bend that left leg as much as you need to. Squeeze that butt together, flex your back toes. Arms can be forward or in a T on your sides. Try and keep that spine straight, lifting your chest, sucking in your core. Find a spot on the ground if that helps you to focus and balance for warrior three. All right, and next exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Right leg to meet your left on the floor, forward fold. Shake your neck out if you need to. Next, you're gonna step back into high plank in chaturanga or meet us in downward dog. Take a few breaths. All right, same thing, left side. Inhale, lift your left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess squat, so cactus those arms. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, just go straight to the mat into a low lunge. Step back, chaturanga. All right, last time. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star, or five-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. All right, this is where we're gonna get prepared for warrior three again. On your next inhale, push weight into your right leg. Ooh. If you lose your balance, it's okay. Just try and get back into the position. Everyone does it. Bend that right leg as much as you need. Tighten up that back left leg. It'll make it so much easier. Arms forward or out to the sides. And hold. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Left leg meets the right. Forward fold. All right, and however you want, find a seat on the mat. Whew. Take a few breaths in a comfortable seat for you. And that was the flow. Got me sweating. All right, so we're gonna do some final stretches before Savasana to really just kind of ease our body back down now that we worked it up to that big moment. We're gonna try and cool down a little. So, seated on the floor, bring the bottoms of your feet together for bound angle. You're gonna see a little diamond shape. Your knees don't have to be touching if you want, and you have blocks, you can put them under if they aren't. Or just sit up straight. And if this is enough of a stretch for you, so be it, stay in this stretch. If you need a little more, you can try pushing your knees closer to the ground, gentle push. If that's not enough, grab your feet and bend forward. You can be straight back or you can roll over, whichever is giving you that hip stretch. So we're just gonna hold this. All right, and release from that. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Flex your toes, hands at your side, straight back so that we're in staff pose. If you're already feeling a lot of a stretch in your back of your legs, then just hold this. Stay here at the straight back. If you need to bend your knees up, do that, whatever is giving you that stretch there without hurting you. If you need a little more, slowly reach towards your toes. Try and keep a straight back for this at first. And hinge at your hips. Both your sitting bones should be on the floor still. And you want to go as far as you can without hunching over. Straight back, feeling that stretch. And just breathe here. All right, for your last couple, hunch over. Try and get forehead to shin. Rolling and tucking that neck in. All right, and sit back up. All right, and I like to do a little bit of core before going officially onto my back. So bend your knees, you're gonna shift your weight back a little bit and lift your feet up. You can do it so that your shins are parallel to the floor or that your feet are straight. I'm gonna have my legs bent, my toes flexed. Lifting my chest up, I'm not hunched like this. I'm lifting it up, trying to keep that straight back. Really use my core. My hands are gonna stretch out, palms up, and we're just gonna hold this for a couple breaths. Keep that chest and chin lifted. All right, feet down. Slowly roll your back down so that you're lying. Knees are still bent. We're gonna do a quick bridge pose. All right, you're gonna hands on the floor beside you, palms down. Push through your hands and through your feet. And slowly lift your hips up off the ground. Lifting your chin as well away from your chest so that you don't feel tight in your chest area and you're not constricting your neck. If you need a little bit more of a chest opener, roll your arms under you, clasping them together, and roll onto your shoulders to get a bit of a chest expansion. Your hips are still up high. Really, if you're in this pose, really lift your chin because you want to keep your neck as open as much as you can. Just hold here for a few more breaths. All right, and release. So wherever you are, slowly roll your hips back down. Bring your knees to your chest. Nice little hug. All right, feet back, knees still bent. You're gonna bring your right ankle to your left knee. Bring your hands and lace them through so they're either clutching back of your thigh or your shin. Pull your left leg towards you so you're getting a good hip stretch in your right hip. I like to keep my feet flexed for this and try and push my right knee out more. I feel like that gives me more of a stretch. But bring that left leg as close to you as you can to feel a good stretch. Try and keep your shoulders still on the ground. You don't want to be hunching them up. You want to try and be relaxed in your upper body as possible. And just hold. Alright, slowly bring your left leg back down. Uncross, and now bring left ankle to right knee. Same thing, back of thigh or shin. Pull that right leg towards you and get a good left hip stretch. All right, release from this pose. Bring your knees back to your chest for a nice little hug. Grab the outsides of your feet or the insides, or wrap your two first fingers around your big toe and come into happy baby to get a nice hip opener stretch. Rock side to side, whatever's comfortable for you. Roll that spine a little bit. All right, bring those knees back in. Now I like to make my shins parallel with the floor and stick my arms into a T, but you can also straighten your legs so they're up above you, or cactus your arms, whichever you want. And you're slowly gonna bring your knees to your right. So you're dropping your legs to the right, getting a nice spinal twist slowly. Put your right hand on your left knee. Look over to your left hand if that's comfortable, and just get this spinal twist for you. All right. On your next inhale, bring your legs back to center. Exhale, slowly lower them to the left. Right, left hand on top of right knee. Look to your right. Stretch the spine. Inhale, bring them back to center. Tuck them in, give them a good hug. Roll your hips if that's what you need in little circles. Get out any final movements that you kind of feel, whatever makes your body comfortable, whatever stretch you need right now. As we're about to do our last, we're going to get into corpse pose pretty soon. Alright. So when you're ready, stretch your legs straight out. Your arms by your side, palms up. Final movements. And we're just gonna lie here. Now I will be honest, I normally skip this part when I'm practicing at home. So I'll tell you just the basics real quick, and then you can hold this for as long as you need to when you're ready to end. But you're stretched out. Feel the bony prominences that are touching the floor. Notice each point of contact. Find your breath again. Think back to what that intention was that you set at the beginning of class. How you can go forth throughout the day with it. Just relax your body. Do a mental body scan, thinking through each thing where you might still be holding tightness. And just relax it. When you're done, get up however you feel. Maybe you need to roll to your left and push up. I prefer to roll on my spine. And then I'm done. That's my practice for the day. Definitely a workout. Definitely got some sweat, but it made my body feel good to move and exercise just a little bit. Thanks for watching.